What's up guys, so this will be a guide on how to create a high converting welcome flow, but instead of giving you some theoretical stuff and telling you what to use in each email, I will give you a real life brand's full welcome flow. Now this is an 8 emails long sequence and we will go over each email one by one. But before we do that, I just want to quickly introduce you to the brand so you can understand more about it, so you can understand the reasoning behind some of the messages in the emails itself. So let's just quickly go to their website. Alright, so the brand's name is Beautify and they sell natural honey skincare. And their unique selling point is that they're one of the main ingredients in their skincare is a honey called Jarrah, and it's only found in Western Australia and it has one of the highest antibacterial properties in the world. So it's obviously very good for the skin, right? Yeah, you can see here, this is what the brand stands for, their values, their selling points. So it says ecologically conscious, cruelty-free products, a local honey that nourishes your skin, and ingredients that are scientifically proven to work, right? And important thing is what I want to mention about this brand specifically is that all of their reviews are 5 stars. Now this might seem like a good thing, but it actually might backfire because it can cause a lot of suspicion in the potential customer. It's kind of suspicious to have all of your emails be 5 stars because there's always that one customer who maybe had troubles with shipping or just didn't like the product and they left like 1 star or 4 stars or whatever. But having all 5 stars and having more than 100 reviews is kind of suspicious, right? But this brand obviously does, or at least they're saying they do. So you want to call this out because this might be a potential objection and it will maybe cause the people to trust you less because they think you are manipulating your reviews. But yeah, this is specifically for this brand. Obviously, if you have all 5-star reviews, then it goes for you too. So you want to mention that in your welcome flow, but we'll talk about it in a second. So yeah, this is the brand. So now let's go back to the welcome flow. Alright, so let's start with the first welcome email. Now there's a reason this email will probably have one of the highest open rates and one of the highest conversion rates in the entirety of your Klaviyo account, and that's because people are incentivized to open it. So what probably happened is that the person went to your website, they saw a pop-up, the pop-up said, hey, give us your email, we'll give you 10% off in exchange. The person was like, sure, they entered their email, and the next page of the pop-up said, great, thank you for signing up, please check your email inbox to find the email with your discount code inside. So the person is actively opening their email inbox, looking for your email to find the discount code inside of it, right? So you want to give the people the offer they signed up for, in this case it's 10% off, as early as possible in the email, ideally in the first section. Besides that, you want to welcome the people, tell them about your unique selling points, what makes you different, what's your values, your mission, and guide them to your product section. So let's see how this email does. So this is the first section, it's called a hero section up until here, right? So let's check it out. So the first thing what it says, the headline is welcome to the Hive Beautiful. So this is the first interaction the person has with this brand via email at least, right? They also met it in, the first interaction was actually on the website, but this is by the email. So it doesn't say welcome to Beautify, the name of the brand, but rather it says welcome to the Hive Beautiful. 2 things here. So first it gives them a compliment, beautiful, via a word game, right? So everybody loves compliments and everybody likes word games, or maybe it's just me, right? But besides that, they also say welcome to the Hive. So this sets an informal, kind of friendly tone of voice to follow the entire brand, right? So if it was like only welcome to Beautify, it would kind of sound formal, like a company, right? But this one, it kind of sounds more friendly, right? More welcoming. But other than that, it says here's 10% off to get you glowing. Again, it doesn't say here's 10% off your first store, it says to get you glowing. The result of the reason why people buy the product, right? And that's to make their skin glow. Use this code when you check out. Now, this copy is really important. Recently, we did a job for one of our clients and we did a lot of SMS marketing, and in the SMS, we also gave a discount, and it was like, use code X for X% off, right? And we got a lot of messages back saying how to use the code, right? Because we thought that it was common knowledge, but actually people don't know that they have to apply the discount code at checkout, right? So some people don't know, and that's okay, of course. So you have to tell them, use this code when you check out, right? And then we have a code that seems dynamic, but it's actually a static code we created in Shopify. Instead of just saying welcome 10, we made it seem more dynamic, right? Because just welcome 10 is generic and it's kind of saturated because all the brands do that, but this makes it unique for the person, right? So when further down in the emails you say your discount code is expiring, it will have more weight, more value, because it's a unique discount code to them. At least that's how it appears to the person, right? But this is a static code, so we literally type this welcome 10KL37 in Shopify. And a little trick you can do is when you link it, so the person, when a person clicks on the CTA here, if you type URL of the brand stores, in this case Beautify, so beautify.com/discount/ the name of the discount, right? So welcome 10KL37, the discount code will be automatically applied when a person goes to checkout. So that's a little neat trick you can use. So the person doesn't have to enter it, but still seems that it's unique for them, right? All right, so, and besides that, we have a clear CTA, so it's large CTA, it's visible, it's really nice. Says shops 10% off, perfect. And then we have a hero image of a girl that has a nice looking skin, and she's actively using the product. So it's not a picture of a product, but rather a lifestyle image. And we found that these tend to perform better than just having a picture of the product. I mean, that's okay too, it's testable, but you know, most of the time, right? And we see that this girl has what? She has beautiful skin. And that's the end result. That's the reason why women buy from skincare brands. They want to have skin, they want their skin to glow like the skin from these girls from the picture, right? So it gives that kind of vibe, right? So the picture makes it easier for the reader, for the potential customer, to understand the benefits and understand what they are getting by purchasing from the brand. And that's beautiful skin, of course. So yeah, now let's check out the next section. But first, so what we did is we welcomed the people and we told them about their discount code, right, in the first section. And we also had a nice picture, right? So these two are checked. So give them the offer and welcome them, checked. Next thing, tell me about your unique selling points and about your brand's values. So let's see how we do it here. So then we have some copy, your skin deserves skincare that actually works, nourishing, free from junk, stuff like that. This is what makes our skincare different. And we just restated those icons and those claims, those brands' value from the website. So again, it says ecologically conscious, cruelty free, and local honey that nourishes your skin, and scientifically proven ingredients, right? So what did we do here? We told them about your unique selling points, and we introduce them to the brand further, right? So they can understand what the brand stands for. All right, the next thing, guide them to your product section. Now, because this is a skincare brand, they have different collections of different cleansers, moisturizers, and stuff like that. So we just say explore our collections, then we give them the options. Now, important thing here is to actually end up with a general CTA that if the person doesn't see any of the products they want, let's say here they are missing, for example, lip balm, right? They also sell lip balms. And if the person wants that, but they don't see it here, to click on it and go to that product page or that collection page, they can just click here to browse all products and find them for themselves, right? But usually you want to have the best selling collections here because that statistically has a highest chance of the new customer liking it. So yeah, so product section checked, right? And we have a footer that we will use for the rest of the emails. So let's just see now, this footer is structured in a specific way, and that's on purpose. So firstly, it restates the brand mission, right? So natural honey skincare. Then we have some benefits and unique selling point icons. So it says free shipping or $100, buy now, pay later, natural beauty and cruelty free, right? Those things are all the benefits that makes the person likes the brand more and gives it more chance to buy from it, right? Other than that, they build some more credibility by saying that they were featured on this big, I guess these are news, right? I'm not really sure, but I'm sure, I think I recognize these part now, but you can tell that these are news channels. So it gives their brand more value, more social proof, right? And finally, we have some different CTAs for a person to click on if they didn't find the thing they were looking for in the email content itself. For example, this brand offers a quiz to answer a couple of questions like what's your skin type, what do you need help with, to find a routine, right? So the person can click here and it will redirect them to that quiz so they can take the quiz and find what routine works for them. Other than that, they also have an option to build a bundle, so they can just choose different products and bundle it up. And yeah, finally, they have an About Us page, so if the person wants to learn more about the brand's backstory and stuff like that, they can, right? So you always want to give the people the option. Now, this will also include click-through rates, so it's also beneficial for deliverability-wise. But other than that, it's always good. It's usually a good idea to use this, to include all of this stuff in the footer. But yeah, let's just quickly go over it again. So we give the people the offer, we'll welcome them, we'll tell them about the unique selling points of the brand, about the brand's values, and we guide them to the product section. We done the job for the welcome email number 1. Now, welcome email number 2, brand story and mission or letter from the founder. Now here, you can make a connection, you want to make a connection by telling them about your story and why you even started your brand in the first place. Important thing here is to not make it boring and actually tie it to them and make it all about them, because they want to know how does your product or brand benefit them. So let's check out how we do. So the headline is the story behind Beautify and how it affects you. Now this and how it affects you is the key in the headline, right? If the headline was already the story behind Beautify, it wouldn't work so great, right? Because it doesn't answer the generic, it doesn't answer the what's in it for me question that the person always subconsciously asks themselves before they decide to give attention to any piece of content on the internet itself, right? So let's see how it starts. So it doesn't start with my name is Daniela, it starts with let's be real, finding skincare that actually works without compromising on clean ingredients can feel impossible, at least that's how I felt. So what did we do here? We created a connection, right? We told them why the brand even started. So I mean, people can tell that they started because it's hard to find skincare that actually work, right? And yeah, person reading this is probably someone who also struggle with finding skincare that actually work, and they will feel relatable and they will like you more because you're similar to them, right? You understand their problems, right? So you made them feel understood. So the what's in it for me is already starting to work, right? Let's see how it continues. So my name is Daniela and I founded Beautify with my husband Fige. I'm a beekeeper with a Bachelor of Science, so that's more credibility, more authority building. A degree living in Perth, Australia. I love surfing, bees, and natural skincare that's good for the skin and the environment. And I have some nice pictures of the couple of Daniela and Fige here. And you can also see that she's wearing the coat, and that also builds more authority, right? We kind of tend to believe more to the people in the uniform, right? And let's see how it continues. I created a Beautify skincare line, inspire, and you want to bold it because maybe people don't want to read this. Most of the people won't, they'll just skim it. So they will be like, I create Beautify, give you glowing, healthy skins without toxins, okay? So what makes our skincare unique? It's the main ingredient, Jarrah honey. It's found only in Western Australia, has one of the highest antioxidant, antimicrobial, right? And antibacterial activities in the world. So it says with it's hard to find skincare that actually works, but our works because of this gold honey, like this amazing unique honey that's only found here. It's really amazing. It's like something you never tried before, and we push it more with this coffee. Try our revolutionary formula. So it's something new, right? Something that gives the people hope for them to solve their problems. And the problem in this case is not having better skin, right? So it says, so if you're tired of skincare that over promises but under delivers, I invite you to try revolutionary formula. And again, you want to restate the offer. So it says, don't forget about your 10% off discount code, love, and then we have a sign off from Daniela, right? Signature, sorry. Yeah, sign off. And you can see that the offer resale is quite large and very noticeable. So here we did the selling, and this is just to push the people to say, try the revolutionary formula and get 10% off on top of it. So great email. So we accomplished the goal. So we made a connection by telling them about their story and how it affects them, right? All right, next email, more social proof. So now that you have the ideal customer profile, feel more understood with your previous email, it's time to build more trust. And what better way to do so than by showing the reader all the other people who have the same struggles as him, now solving them with your product. But before we dive into the email, I just want to show you this promo banner here. Now you always want to restate the offer for the people, because even if they read the email and they can go back to this, and I mean the first thing they see is this, so they can go back to it and they'll be like, yeah, I also have 10% off. And you also want them to be able to just click here. I mean, this whole thing will be clickable, but yeah, if they click here, it will just automatically apply the discount code to them, right? With a little hack we talked about earlier. Say you always want to keep this promo banner for emails that are not about the incentive itself. When it's about the incentive itself, you remove it because it's just kind of confusing and it's too much, right? So let's see how it does. Now remember, earlier I told you that all of the reviews are 5 stars, and some people might find that suspicious, and that may be an objection to handle. So you want to call it out. That's specifically what we did for this brand. So all of our 107 reviews are 5 stars, believe it. We know it sounds unreal, but every single review we receive is a perfect 5-star rating, Google verified. So Google verified gives more value to the weight. So we didn't manipulate it, we didn't change it, we didn't make it up ourselves, right? So it's Google verified. So real people, real skin transformations. Join the Skin Glow Club. And yeah, we have a nice hero image of the products. And then it says, we could tell you how incredible our skincare is, but we are let our customers do the talking, classical copy. Real people who struggle with the problems that are common in the skincare industry, so dull, dry, or irritated skin, and finally found their solution with Beautify. And then we have some nice testimonials here in a nice skimmable way. And we also have here says verify customers, so it gives more value to the more weight to the actual testimonial, makes it more real. And then we have also the product images of the testimonials that the person is talking about. And then it ends with the CTA copy. See what happens when skincare actually delivers. Join the Skin Glow Club. So again, we strengthened the trust between the reader, because a person needs to trust you and like you in order to buy from you, right? So trust is really important in their purchasing journey. So we have the people trust them more by pointing out that we actually do have all 5 stars, that it's not fake or something, and we show them the reviews. So yeah, and we said that they're all verified, so not controlled by us. So yeah, next one is bestsellers promotion mixed with problem with solution. Now here we like to use a more direct approach type copy. So here you want to call out their pain points and tie it back to how your product can solve them and how is it unique and different. So in the skincare industry specifically, most of the people in the market struggle with dry and tight skin. Now obviously all of the skincare brands know this, and they all claim that their product solves that problem. So you need to find an angle to show how your product is different. Maybe not even better, but different. So to give people the hope and stand out in the market. In this brand case, they use a specific honey found only in Perth. Australia has one of the highest antibacterial activities in the world, like we talked about earlier, the Jarrah honey. So let's see how they do. So again, bestsellers promotion mixed with problem with solution. So the bestseller, one of the best products, in this case, I believe it's a cleanser, right? And problem with solution. So the problem is dry skin, right? So we're gonna mix those two. Let's see how we do it. Again, we have the promo banner with the offer. It says dry, tight skin after cleansing. So this is the problem that most of the people in the skincare niche have. Not anymore. Your skin isn't the problem. Now this is music to people's ear. This is a little copy trick. You always want to tell the people that they aren't the problem. The product they used was the problem. Nobody wants to know that they are the problem, right? Your cleanser is. Most cleansers will just leave your skin dry, or removes dirt, hydrates, and soothes all at once. Discover a honey cleanser. There we have a picture of a nice little elderly lady that's holding the honey cleanser here and smiling, and she has nice beautiful skin, right? So let's see what the copy says. If your cleanser leaves your skin dry, it's doing more harm than good. Jarrah honey, known as the liquid gold, so it's liquid gold, something unique, right? Something out of this world, right? Is what makes our cleanser a game changer for hydration and glow. So the solution to dry skin. It's only found in Australia. Western Australia has one of the highest antibacterial activities in the world. So again, restate why is it different and how it's something new, something better, right? Then we have the image of the product with some skimmable features. It's really nice to look at. It's kind of dopamine giving, right? So it says prefer skin, soothes and hydrates, so all the good benefits. And then we have a testimonial to just to pursue the reader further, right? And then we have, of course, the CTA, Discover Honey Cleanser. So what did we? We took the best product, and that's the cleanser, and we tied it to their problem, and we showed it as a solution. So the problem is tight skin, dry, tight skin. Usually after people using cleansers, right? That's how you pronounce it. And our is different, and our is the ultimate solution that you want because of this Jarrah honey thing, right? So yeah. Next one, last chance for the welcome offer. So the welcome offer was 10% off. So just remind them that it expires the date and guide them to your product section for which they can use the offer. It says 10% off today, 0% off tomorrow, and it's in red, kind of really red color, so it creates urgency, right? Kind of like a color psychology thing. So let's check out the copy. This is it, babe. It's the last day you can use your discount code to get 10% off any product site-wide. So make sure you mention that. Make sure it's not about a specific product. Maybe the products that aren't on sale or something like that. Use this code when you check out, and we, in a bolded, obvious way, show them the discount code, and we give them the CTA. Then more copy, just to make it sure that it's clear to them. You got until midnight to use your code. After that, it's going for good, so creating more urgency. And then we have our product page. Now here it says, instead of saying our best sellers, we said girls with glowing skins favorites, right? Then we show them the 2 best sellers. But again, if the person isn't interested in either of the products, they can still click on browse all products and go to the website and find the product they want. And again, we reinstated the offers to use this code at checkout for 10% off. So what did we do? We remind them that the discount code is expiring in a friendly, kinda urgent way. So we said, this is it, babe. No pressure, but this is it. After that, it's gone for good, right? So it's kinda not pressure, but it's pressure at the same time, right? And then we also guide into the product section. So we did what we wanted in this email. Alright, so for the next email, the person obviously hasn't bought this far. And here we like to include an evergreen campaign. And an evergreen campaign, if you don't know, it's a campaign that did really well in sales. And it's a campaign that could be used at any day, any time of the year. So it's not a Black Friday, it's not Christmas, it's not a Easter, or it's not a specific time of the year. It could be open in January, July, May, or December and still make sense for the reader, right? Now, obviously, if you're just starting out, you probably don't have any campaigns, let alone campaigns that did insane numbers. And in that case, you can go for another problem meets solution email, like we talked about here. You remember the cleanser. But yeah, if you don't want to go for that, you can also use a us against them angle, which I use for this brand. And I'll show you in a minute. But if you've done campaigns in the past that did crazy numbers, again, not a promo campaign, not a sale, use it for your welcome flow, because the chances are, if your earlier subscribers loved it, the new subscribers will love it too, because they're the people of the same interest, and that's your products. Alright, so let's check out the campaign. Now you'll notice that because the offer is gone, the offer expired, in the promo banner we don't say use code to get 10% off, but we rather say free shipping Australia-wide on orders over $100. So that's also a nice thing to use in promo banner, and you want to use it most of the time. So it says, Nature vs. Lab, your skin can tell. Most skincare is packed with harsh chemicals, but but when you switch to real nutrient-packed skincare, your skin feels the difference. So this is us against them, but we are talking us against other skincare that messes up your skin instead of making it better. So try the better choice. And then we have the nice honey skincare that the brand sells. So we don't believe in harsh chemicals or fake results. See why Beautify is the better, cleaner choice. And then we have the comparison tables and with the product image behind. So yeah, you see clean ingredients on our side, bad stuff on their side. You get the point, right? And then we have another CDA, try the better choice. So we compared our brand to the other brand, and we show how our brand is different and better. So the goal of the campaign achieved. Next one, if the person hasn't bought yet, now we like to include a new exclusive stronger incentive for a limited time of 48 hours. Now this one is kind of a Hail Mary. It's a last attempt to get the person to buy. If your original offer was 10 or 15% off, you can try 20% off or free shipping or a gift with purchase anything. You can test a lot of different offers depending on your margins and brand. So let's see what we did for this brand. So we gave them 20% off for 48 hours only when they use this code, right? Again, the offer is plainly obvious, so it's 20% off in big text, right? They cannot miss it. 48 hours only in red. So again, urgency creating. Use this code. They already know at this point it's checkout, and shop 20% off. That's it, right? So that's everything you want to do. And then we have some more data, more info. I mean, it's just confirming what we already said here. And then we have what's your biggest skin concern. Again, so now we didn't say our best sellers, but we tried to meet their problems, right? And if their problem is dry and they dehydrate your skin, then they can try this one. So try to suggest something to people, because they maybe not know what they want. They know they want something, but they don't want what. So you kind of have to hold their hand a little bit here. Then we have some more extra copy on this, and then we gave them an option to shop 20% off. And again, same thing for this problem, oil and acne prone skin, then try this product. Then we have a browse all products, again, because people might want other products. And again, we reinstated the offer, so use this code at checkout for 20% off. So again, what we did is we gave them a new offer, and we told them we met their needs, right? So that's checked. And finally, that was email number 7, and finally email number 8. So this is the last one. Again, at this point, your engaging is probably lower. You probably have anywhere between 30 to 40 open rates. If you're kind of lucky, obviously, we usually see anywhere around 30 open rates. And that's if we have good deliverability, right? On first email, you can expect up to even 90 open rates, right? But most like 60 is also healthy, but I would aim for like 70, 80 on the first email. But yeah, email number 8, last chance for the new offer. Here we like to do a plain text from the founder versus the graphic-based email. I mean, we'll test it, but we usually see that the plain text one performs better. For both, you just want to keep it really short, telling them that it's the last 24 hours to use the new stronger offer. So again, this email is 24 hours after the previous email where we told them it's expiring in 48 hours, right? So let's see what we do. So SN stands for sender's name. So usually default is the brand's name. So usually it would just be Beautify. But this one, because it's from the founder, to make it more personal, we type Danny, so Daniela, at Beautify, right? You can also say Danny from or at AT, right? Doesn't matter, but this makes it more personal and it might increase open rates, right? The subject line is about your discount, so it builds enough curiosity, especially with the 3 dots. So let's see, hey, first name, beautiful. So this is a Klaviyo code, and what it does is if we have data on the person's name, then it will say, hey, name, let's say, hey, John, Danny from Beautify here. But if we don't have the data, we still want to say something. We don't want to be empty space. So it will say, hey, beautiful, right? So kind of word game, beautiful, and also compliment, right? Danny from Beautify here. Just want to quickly let you know that your 20% off discount code expires today. Simply use your code and restate the code when you check out. So you tell them how to claim it. And by the way, I highly recommend the Gentle Honey Cleanser. It's really a game changer. Now, when the owner himself is messaging you and recommending you a specific product, you kind of feel that it's kind of better than others, right? So you kind of feel like you're getting inside information and you feel like it's kind of a deal for you, right? It's just a little psychological thing. But other than that, if they don't want that specific item, you still want to give them the option to buy more. So then we have just make sure you don't wait for too long for that 20% off. We won't be doing a sale this big anytime soon. So again, creating urgency and scarcity by saying anytime soon. So this is like we won't do it anytime soon, right? Click here to browse all the products. Love them. So you can see this is again not a lot of engagement on this email, but you can also squeeze up to thousands of dollars, to be honest. But yeah, so that was the full welcome sequence for this brand. Now, if you want a completely, so uniquely tailored, not templatized welcome sequence of your ecom brands with no obligations or payments, you don't even have to schedule a call with me. All you have to do is email me at wookman@emailgrandmaster saying you're interested in a free welcome flow offer, and I'll reply with further information that's just asking you more about your brand. We know how to marketize it, right, in the welcome flow, and in less than a week, you'll have your welcome flow up and running. So we'll write it, we'll design it, and we'll set it up in Klaviyo. So you don't have to move a finger. Or calls all for free. I won't try to upsell you any of our services if you don't like it, of course, or if you don't want it, of course. Now, this offer will be available until the 1st of March. So if you're watching this video in March 2025, it's already too late, but hit me up. Maybe we can do something for you. But other than that, if you want to add 30 to 160K new monthly revenue with an all done for your email marketing on a 100% performance-based deal, I'm sure you'll find a link in the description to book a call with me, but yeah, you don't have to. But yeah, and I hope you guys got some value from this video, and I hope you learn how to create a high converting welcome flow. Other than that, I hope you have a nice rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya, bye.